Alright, so Jon Jones is responding to Daniel Cormier. And, Daniel Cormier saying he has a limp dick. And look at his legs. He has bad genes because of his fucking skinny ass legs. So, Jon Jones came out. He said, you see this guy's fucking hairline? Dude couldn't even get a six-pack if his life depended on it. Definitely don't mention my genetics, you pussy. He said, and this asshole has a nerve to comment on my leg genetics? Has he looked in the mirror lately? Look at this guy's fucking legs. He said, I have zero respect for you, bitch. You're gonna really hate me by the time I'm done with you. So, I have a limp dick. When's the last time you spoke with the missus? What grown man talks about another man's dick anyways? And then gave him the middle finger emoji. Very, very, very odd. It's funny that Jon Jones would get riled up by DC. I told you guys in that summer kickoff, I think it was a summer kickoff press conference, I told you that DC for the first time ever got under Jon Jones' skin. He did, 100%. 100% he did. He said, this nigga over here. And Jon Jones said, whoa, N-bomb. Dropping the N-bomb. Then what happened? Then he said sandblasting hookers and all that shit, and everybody started laughing. And Jon Jones had this smirk on his face, like, oh, okay, that was lame. And then DC said, oh, this motherfucker's been on steroids his entire career. Shut the fuck up. And then Jon Jones just had to stop, like what he said, because he's like, who the fuck is this guy, man? And it's affecting him right now. I don't think it's gonna affect the fight. I don't think Jon Jones is a mental case where he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking murder this guy. I think Jon Jones is like, oh, he has no fucking idea what is coming. He has no idea. I'm gonna fucking murder this guy. And I hope for the first time ever, well, actually the second time, I hope Jon Jones embraces his inner bad guy, just like he did the first time. I don't like DC. I hope DC somewhere crying. And DC was somewhere crying. I hope that it happens, because this is exactly what's going to happen. Jon Jones is going to finish DC. DC's going to take his gloves off and leave him in the octagon. And then we're here, oh, he left his gloves in the octagon. I think that's the end of a career. It's only going to be the end of the career in the octagon. DC's big, fluffy, chunky, milk dud, Boston baked bean ass will be on UFC Tonight for the next 5 years. And it will drive me crazy every time that I see him. But you know what the worst part's going to be? He's going to be covering Jon Jones for the rest of his career. So every time DC's an analyst at the fight, Jon Jones gonna walk up to that desk and give him the finger. Every time DC's looking at Jon Jones from the outside of the octagon, Jon Jones is gonna give him the DX suck it to his face like he did last time. Every time DC is working UFC Tonight, they're gonna be talking about Jon Jones on the pound for pound rankings. And DC is good at being a professional. He doesn't literally try to. Who was that was really whining? Who was that? Dominic Cruz is a professional, even when he's talking about Cody Garbrandt. Who the fuck was it? There was an analyst that when they started talking about it's Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping, like, he can't control himself when he's talking about Yoel Romero, you know what I mean? He can't keep it professional, he tries and he has to throw his digs in there. DC is gonna be going crazy like, Jon Jones moves up. He's still pound for pound #1. I think Demetrius Johnson's pound for pound #1 though. And even Tyron Woodley, obviously, is going to keep mentioning all the black guys because Demetrius Johnson, DC, and Tyron Woodley, they have like this secret alliance right now. Something's going on. Something's going on in the background. If you guys look at all the articles in the last 6 months, it's a lot of Tyron Woodley call me. Oh, respect to Demetrius Johnson. Oh, Demetrius Johnson's the best. Oh, DC. Yeah, everybody should be like Demetrius Johnson. Like, there's something going on there. And Jon Jones is what? The black sheep that he's always been. I really do hope that this puts a nail in the coffin of the Jon Jones DC story, because we know DC is not gonna fucking lose a fight, go fight Alexander Gustafsson, he's not gonna go beat 2 or 3 guys and then get another title shot. He doesn't have that left in him. Right now, he keeps saying he doesn't need Jon Jones for his legacy, but he's the one that wanted this fight when they tried to give him Jimmy. If he really didn't care about the Jon Jones fight, he would have said, "No, give me Jimmy Manuwa. I'm making Jon Jones' bitch ass wait." That's what I would have did. That's what I would have did. I would have said, fuck Jon Jones. He's back from suspension, from PEDs. What the fuck does that got to do with me? I'm fighting Jimmy Manuwa, then I'm fighting Gus, and then maybe I'll fight Jon Jones if I fucking feel like it. That's how I would have played it. But DC is an extremely emotional person, so since he had all that pride and all that fucking ego, it's gonna cost his ass 2 Saturday nights away. 2 Saturday nights away, he will be smashed flat. Johnny No Bones Jones. I call him No Bone for a reason. I don't know what else to say. Man, fuck it. It is what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments.